What's up, y'all? Not sure if anybody's even here, but we just were bored. We figured we'd hop on. I'm gonna hop on and make sure that we're actually live and everything looks good because we've done that before. We good?
We're good.
All right. So yeah, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's a random Saturday. Just figured we'd do a flight, and why not share a little bit, you know? So here we are.
Yeah.
Let me pull the chat up so we can actually see.
Oh, Marty was in here first, of course.
Yeah. Cheers, Marty.
Cheers, Marty.
Um, I,
So yeah, the flight Paul P gave us a couple months ago, and finally getting around to doing one, and you know, I think we're one day off. It says, of course, it's Friday, so that is the name of the flight, and that's what we're doing. Oh, cheers, Adam.
cheers, Adam. Tater Dom.
How's it going?
Cheers. Yeah, but yeah, like Katie said, Paul P gave us a bunch of flights. We've been remiss in waiting so long, and since we have flights from the community, why the heck not share them with the community? You know. Once we get into this a little bit, we'll post our StreamYard link, and anybody can pop in if they want to.
Hang out with us.
yeah.
Talk about Saturdays. Obviously, the puppies are tired.
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
one, and Ethan has the other one over there. So
Yeah.
they are all hanging out with us too.
Yeah, they're loving life.
But yeah, let's dive into it.
Yeah. So, that's what I say. Cheers.
Cheers. What's everyone drinking tonight? Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Man. This has.
It smells like it has some age on it.
It does. It's. I don't know if that's crazy or not, but my first thought was Old Barton.
Ah, cheers, Brian.
Hey, cheers, Brian. Yeah, it's got those. Well, and that just splashed in my eye. That's awesome.
Oh no, it burns.
Yeah, well, it wasn't very much, thankfully. Yeah, this smells like Old Barton. It's got that like just classic bourbon flavor, you know, lots of brown sugar, caramel, vanilla.
Cheers, Sugar Kitty. Yeah, and Paul P gave us like a cool little handout to put our rankings and all, so we're gonna be writing. Don't mind
I guess
us.
I'd better do this too.
So he asked for type.
Oh geez. All right. I think type is easy on this one. Quit cheating, Katie.
I'm not cheating. I think it's a rye. But...
She's cheating. I guess I should actually try them before I answer everything, huh?
Well, I mean, you could write down your nose impression.
But I'm writing in pen.
Just put a little slash. Nose palette. Too easy.
Or I could just actually try it. This does smell fantastic, though.
It does smell, again, it smells like it has some age on it. Possibly finished. Possibly double oaked. Ooh. She could be a little proofy.
See, I
still think it's rye.
I think it's a rye after the palate.
Finished, I'm not so sure on.
I don't think it is, unless you want to call toasted a finish.
Yeah,
I could see it being toasted.
I think it could be toasted, double oak toasted.
Yeah, I could see that. It's almost got some marshmallowy sweetness there.
Yeah, and the citrus is really coming out too on that, like a orange creamsicle almost.
This is where my trash palate shows its face.
Well, and this is the first sip of the day, so
that's true. That's true.
I can use some water. So
yeah, I was doing some design earlier. I wonder if there's something I can show without giving too much away.
I don't know.
Let's see.
And then we also delivered some coffee over to Major Zero today. He was in our area, and so we we met up with him for a few minutes and traded a few samples, and he ended up snagging some coffee from us. So
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. It was good to meet Adam. It's our first time meeting him, and the guy lives pretty close to us. So it looks like I can't really share anything without giving too much away, so I won't do that. It's not my information to give, so I won't. But yeah, I don't get the right on the nose on this. It smells nice and sweet.
it does smell nice and sweet. That's where I'm thinking the age is hiding. The age is hiding the rye on it.
I mean, maybe it all depends on what it is, but yeah, I don't get right on the nose at all. But I get more spice than I get proof on the nose, so that tells me that it's probably a rye. Yeah, but that was also the first sip of the day. Mm-hmm.
It's very sweet.
It is. It's fantastic.
Kind of like a mapley finish.
It's got a great finish.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's got some of that maple sweetness, but it's I would not even say it's anywhere close to an actual maple finish.
Oh, definitely not. No, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Tater Dom. That's exciting.
Oh yeah, cheers. That's awesome.
Hopefully the weather's cooperating for you and you brought some good pours to have.
Yeah. Yeah, I know here it just went from like the 60s a couple of days ago to I think tonight we're going to be 19 degrees. So I imagine that it's probably chilly where you are. Because I know New York was getting snow and lots of people were getting snow. These fronts are all over the place.
Yeah. So age on that, I think it's somewhere in that like, I'm going to say 6 to 8 year.
Oh, see, I'm saying 9.
Possibly 9. Yeah. Okay.
And then proof, I'm going to say 105.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that same range with you. I think it could creep up to 107, 108, but that's kind of splitting hairs at that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's as much proof as it feels like. I think the rye is adding there. Man. Yeah, this is fantastic though. I'm going back for another sip.
I'm going to say 107 to split the difference. Overall rank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't do that yet.
Right.
So other than Adam's dishwater, what are y'all drinking? Yeah, it's just fantastic.
I mean, what would you rank it on a scale of 1 to 10? After first impression.
So in the interest of trying to leave plenty of upside for other bottles, I'd call it a 7, but that being a good score. Good score, you know.
Well, and again, it doesn't have to be your final one because that was the first one. But
right, but I want to leave upside. I don't want to call this one a 9 and something else have to be a 14. You know.
Right.
Yeah, that hits a lot of good notes. A lot of good notes.
Too funny.
That's what Adam said. He was doing dishes, so
I figured he didn't have a pour.
That's obviously what he's drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I drink while I'm doing dishes, but that's just to reward myself for doing the right thing.
This one definitely smells like a rye.
My sniffer ain't working that well today. I get a tiny bit of spearmint when I really look for it.
Let's see. I think there could be some Canadian rye in there, but I could be wrong. Obviously. So yeah, we
She's wrong a lot.
when we went out today, we just at our local store, cases upon cases of Joseph Magnus cigar blend just sitting on the shelf. I think it was batch 284, 288,
248.
248. So we're hopeful we can figure out what batch is 248
Yeah.
over the next couple of weeks, and hopefully they still have it because it's
Yeah,
it's
we
at
were
a
shocked.
it's at a price point of, I think it was 215.
Yeah, which is retail here in Tennessee. It's the first time we've seen Magnus for under $350 on the shelf.
Yeah.
And it's not a $350 bottle, but for $200, it's a good pour. It's a good pour. This one is, man,
It's kind of throwing me for a loop. I don't think it's finished on the nose. Whatever it is, it smells delicious.
it's good. It's real good.
Ooh.
It's got a better finish than A.
It does. Yeah, I would say it's not finished. I would say it's relatively young too, though.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
See, and I wouldn't say it was young at all.
Mm. 165, man. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. Jay Sal's in the chat. Cheers,
Yeah,
Jonathan.
man.
How's it going? Good to see you on this Saturday.
Yeah. It's good to see we're not the only ones who were just a little bit bored.
We're in a different location. We're in our living room.
Yep. Yeah.
We were here last night on Marty's stream. Figured we'd continue down here. So
Yeah. The pups are comfortable, so why not?
yeah, that's what really matters, is that they're comfortable.
Because they bother us less. Yeah, I don't think this one's young. It's younger than the first one, but I'm calling it 7.
And see, I'd say 5 to 6, but
I mean, she's probably going to be right, but I'm not where she
6
is.
years. I mean, I definitely don't have a great palate, but I don't think the proof is there though either.
I think the reason this one's so good is there's a little bit of fruitiness that comes in at the finish. It comes in mid to back palate, and it just kind of lingers along with the rye spice. Oh yeah, he's invading my space.
Yeah, he stretched against me and then. Sweet boy.
All right.
Proof on it. Thoughts?
I'm gonna say it's 110. I think it's a touch higher than the last one.
See, I don't. But he's not happy because he can't touch you.
Keep your paws to yourself. Yeah, I think 110 is my answer here.
Go.
Honestly, I don't.
106. I don't know. I'm gonna have to revisit them. I just popped in. Somebody said cheers. Ah, Jake.
Hey, cheers, Jake.
Cheers, Jake. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm calling this one a high rye bourbon.
Okay. This one looks dark.
There's some spearmint there, but it's not quite enough. The lingering finish, I don't know. We'll see. It's different.
This one looks real dark.
Oh my God. This smells old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this smells old. Hot damn. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but the difference in these two is pretty stark.
Yeah, just in the color alone.
Oh, man.
This one has a very dense nose, and like I splashed it up here.
Yeah.
It stayed.
It's oily as all
It's
get out,
oily,
too.
oily.
Yeah. Cheers,
Ah,
Jigs.
cheers, Mr. Jigs. How's it going?
Hopefully you're feeling better, man. I know you were finally getting those antibiotics in your system. This is...
Ooh. She's a little bit proofy. Oh.
This has got a Dr. Pepper nose.
Does. It is dense. I know, right, Mr. Jigs? He is comfortable. The other one is next to Ethan on that side, just out of frame, and
Yeah.
she is sound asleep on his whoopee.
Yeah. We'll see how he sleeps. At some point, he usually ends up on his back with at least paws straight up in the air, 2 paws straight up in the air.
That's living the dream. But I actually have a whole
wow.
seat. Normally,
Yeah.
I sit super far forward just so that he can tuck in behind
Yeah. Man,
because he likes to be close and
that's
touching someone.
fantastic.
It is. I think it's a high rye bourbon. It doesn't drink like a straight rye.
Yeah, the rye doesn't finish. It doesn't finish as heavy rye as the last one.
No, but it could be kind of a barely legal rye.
Or it could just be an old rye.
Yeah.
The barrel finish maybe, or the barrel time. Maybe you smoothing that out. I don't know. Anybody got any plans tonight? It's a good thing about doing this now. It's like we can still actually do something after this if we want to.
We probably won't though.
Well, I mean, we're old, but we could.
We might build Legos and
I meant actually do something like
no.
paint the town, you know,
Oh,
like hip young people.
we're definitely not
Yeah.
that.
Go get some ideas off TikTok and then.
Yeah, no. Definitely not that. It doesn't drink very high proof.
Again, I think that's just the age. I think it's had enough time in barrel that it's super rounded out. Wowza. This is fantastic.
Would you call it? What age would you call it? I'm saying it's higher than the first. I'd say it's probably 11, 12.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's got so much caramel.
Oh, sorry that you're not feeling the best. Sorry that you're not going to get to go see the band, Jonathan. Hopefully your back feels better soon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
At least you should be able to catch up on some rest and relaxation. It's still the weekend.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow you'll be able to do something. Getting old's a bitch. I know how that goes. Oh, man. Yeah. That's so caramelly. Wow. Do my best, Ben Stein.
There comes the rye spice on the third sip.
Yeah, but it's not that much.
No, but it lingers. Almost has a licorice note.
Licorice, I don't get that one.
Oh, nice. Watching the Capitals game. That sounds like a fun way to spend the evening, Slapshot.
Yeah.
Hopefully with a good pour, and hopefully you're feeling better. I know you were saying you were having some kidney stone issues last night on Marty's stream, so hopefully you've been able to get some rest, at least a little bit of it. Oh, look at that. It's Jeff. Cheers, whiskey friend.
Cheers, Whack.
How's it going?
Cheers,
Ah,
Dana.
so we are doing a blind flight that Paul P gave us a couple months ago when we met up with him in Nashville, and so finally getting into one of those flights that he gave us.
Yeah.
Figured,
Katie, go ahead.
figured what nobody else was on, so
Yeah.
maybe we'd entertain you a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, Katie told me to pick a number, so I picked a number, and the one is called, of course, ... It's Friday. So Katie thought that meant Friday. I thought that meant special pours.
Yeah.
After glass 3, I think it probably means special pours.
Yeah, it is. That was a fantastic pour.
That is fantastic. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's like 11 years.
I said 12.
I think it's 111, 112 proof.
Oh, see, I think it's lower than the last one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I think it's higher than the first one, but lower than the last one.
Let's see. I thought the last one was 106 or something.
See, I thought the last one was a little higher. Oh, man.
Yeah, hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Slapshot. I know that's no fun, especially after a great weekend y'all had last weekend down at Cheech's meetup. To come home and not feel the best.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fantastic. Wow.
So it's 5 pours. It's quite a bit, but so far.
Oh, man. This smells great, but it's younger. It's got that green apple.
Glad you're feeling better, chicks, but man, RSV. 2 more days.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Oh, cheers, Roger. Good to see you in here.
Hey, cheers, Roger. Okay.
Ooh. This smells a little bit younger, but it has a crafting note to it.
See, I get loads of green apple on this. The first
Yeah.
thing I think of is like a New Riff single barrel.
And that's where I guess the crafty is coming out. That
See,
green apple.
I don't consider green apple crafty.
Fair enough.
For me, grainy usually means crafty. But to each their own, you know. I'm assuming MTL is Montreal. I did it again. Swirly in close proximity to your eyes is not a smart thing.
Ooh. That's good.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I think I might know what it is. There's only one whiskey that tastes like that. I'm going to call it now. But I'm not.
Wowza.
Shoot.
I'm not looking at crap. I'm going to moderate myself. I'm not used to being on my own channel. I don't care what I do on Dan's channel.
Right.
That's good, man.
You think it's finished?
I'm not getting finished notes off of it now. I think it's about a 5 or a 6 year bourbon.
And see, I still think it's a rye. Oh yeah.
See, I'm not getting rye notes off of that. You jinxed them, Brian. Got my new Sounders shirt on. I always do that whenever we're watching the Sounders. Sounders, listen to me. Nashville Soccer Club. Sorry. Apologies, Nashville. We lived in Seattle longer than we lived here.
No.
Yeah, we did. Barely, but yes.
Barely. We're coming up very close.
I know. I know what I said.
Yeah, I think I know what that one is.
Yeah. See, I know what popped into my head, but
What popped into your head? I'm curious. I know, right, Roger? He sleeps incredibly sound, but he is 0 to 100.
yeah. Yeah.
He's not happy that his paws keep sliding off of Ethan's leg. Wakes him up every time.
Yeah. To me, my first instinct was oh geez. The Ohio,
Middle West?
Middle West.
I could see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this one 6 years.
I think it's
thinking maybe 5.
yeah, I'm thinking it's 4 to 5 years. Go ahead and switch mine to 5.
Improve, I'm saying 118.
Proof, I think it's a little bit lower. I think it's in that 112 range, but I
think
don't
you're
know the
crazy.
proof on that specific bottle. So
Oh
I'm thinking
wow,
of.
this is totally different. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
Ooh,
I see why you put it as the last pour. It's dessert.
it is dessert.
Wowza.
I'm getting a very specific note off of this one too. Ooh, that's nice. It's like mint chocolate. Definitely rye. At least in my head, it is. I'm thinking it's 6 to 7 year. I don't know if it's finished or not. I don't think it is, but I could be.
Oh yeah, wow, that's loads of rye spice on the palate.
Yeah.
I don't get
Tons
the
of-
rye on the nose, but wow,
I think it's another craft distillery.
I think it is. I'm wondering if the grain is where the chocolate's coming in. Maybe there's some chocolate malt.
Could it be that? I guess it could be that. But I thought I got more espresso notes on that specific bottle. On the Hard Truth.
Whatever it is, it's got a good finish.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not that chocolatey.
Mm-mm.
No, I was thinking chat.
Let's see, I was thinking chat or driftless.
See, I don't get that. That doesn't strike me as a. That's more chocolate than I'm used to getting in driftless.
Their ryes are getting older and older. I think they're at 7 and 8 years now, and a lot of them have been having that chocolate note this last go around.
I don't think this is that old though.
It's proofy though. I'd say it's 120. It's hitting me the hardest as far as proof goes.
Yeah, I think it narrowly beats the last one.
Yeah, us too, Jonathan. We love driftless.
We do.
Driftless is hitting really nice. So is Hard Truth though. Hard Truth for the price point and for the rise that they're putting out there right now. I mean, they're just, it's incredible what they're coming up with and everything like that. So yeah, I think we'll probably drop the link in a little bit, in a few more minutes. And are you gonna go back through them all?
Yeah, I'm gonna go backwards to them, see what changes.
That's water.
I probably should, yeah. Yeah, Driftless for me is I haven't had a bad bottle from them. I've had some bottles that I think were overpriced, but nothing bad. Um, but when they hit hard. So, oh wow, see, we don't see Driftless that cheap.
No.
Normally when we're seeing Driftless, it's 60 to 70,
Yeah. If
and
not 75, 80.
yeah, and for that price, it's a little bit harder for me to get behind. But again, when they hit, but yeah, exactly. M&J picks for it have always been hitters.
The blood orange brownie was a phenomenal pour.
Yeah,
We
those
passed on the donuts this time around.
we did. Yeah,
just
we
because
just had to cut back in general. We've got
we've
too
got
much floor whiskey.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have cheers jigs.
Cheers.
But yeah, a lot of the Driftless, they get that fake fruit note. So Kingslayer, blood orange brownie, the mint pineapple mojito, that one's got it more on the nose and the
The
palate.
mint caramel dream,
The
like
mint caramel
Sugar
dream.
Kitty was saying.
Exactly. Yeah, the Mexican chocolate is exactly like it's billed. But that fake fruit note is just so good. God.
Yeah, that's great that you've been able to pick them up for you and Darrell. Like those bottles at that price, like I would think they were buy all day. What you're finding them for. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were able to get this round of donuts. That's kind of what we're hoping is more people would get the donuts this go around with things coming out
Yeah.
quicker, closer together.
Yeah, that's the hope, that hopefully people will be able to get more picks. I think that's not gonna. Wow. Oh wow. Honey.
Cheers, Peter. Good to see you in here.
Yeah, cheers, Peter.
It is honey. I still think it's a rye though. I don't know if it's driftless though. I think it is.
I've never gotten this much honey off of Driftless.
Yeah.
Don't change your answers
I'm
because
not.
of me.
I'm not.
If so, I'll start saying some really off the wall stuff.
I still think it's in that 120 proof range. It's still stricken, pretty solid.
Any coffee roasting shorts? I mean, we could.
Yeah, we could.
We'd have to think about what we could do with them. The roasting process is not super exciting.
We could do some different.
I guess we could speed it up, though.
We could speed it
We
up.
could do that.
We could also do different ways to make coffee because we have like
That's true.
4 or 5 different ways ourselves that we
Yeah.
make coffee around here. We have an AirPress, we have a Keurig, because we're hopefully going to start doing some K-Cups. We've had some people request them.
Yeah.
So I actually just filled the first 12 for somebody just to try them out and let us know what they think of them. And then we have...
Well, not just for somebody. For Friday at Fred's.
For Friday at Fred's, yes. Friday at Fred's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then we have the espresso machine. We have a Technowarm pot, which is our go-to. We have pour-over setup. Kind of have a lot of coffee stuff.
Yeah.
But it's necessary to be able to figure out how people like it and the different roasts that we put on beans.
Well, and that's the thing, right? We don't want to put out anything that's bad. We want to know what it tastes like and all these different things. And so, Kate,
so for us personally, we do anywhere for, I can't tell you per ounce, but for like our pot of coffee,
we can.
What is our pot? Then?
It's a cup is 4 ounces by our pot's measurement.
So 40 ounces of water.
Yep.
We typically do anywhere from 60 to 69 grams of coffee.
Oh, see, I normally do 56 to 60.
Oh.
So there's some variation there.
Yeah. It depends on this roast level.
That's true, yeah.
I think the ones that you've been more experimenting with have been the darker ones, and I've done more than medium light.
Gotcha.
This
is a honey finished. That's a Starlight honey finish.
Yeah. So, I mean, for drip, again, per ounce, I can't give you. So for 4 ounces, I would say what? Let's do the math. Well, trying to.
For
20
4 ounces.
per ounce, how many grams?
Ounce and a half, or gram and a half,
Gram and a half per ounce, roughly.
roughly. Yeah, gram and a half per ounce, roughly.
Oh, awesome, Jake. Glad that you're enjoying it.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah. And
Over-
like that's awesome. We appreciate that, y'all. But again, we want real feedback. So please don't try to be nice or anything. We want to know how you actually feel about it. Because there's things we can change if we're getting anything, like if anything's going wrong.
I do like your idea, Jay Sells,
Mhm.
the how to build a
Yep.
coffee bar. Ethan wrote something for the website about, and then built Amazon lists
Yep.
for different levels, like basic coffee setup, which would be your, I think it's AeroPress and pour over, right?
Yeah.
And then kind of like a medium level, and then obviously the bougie level, because that was where I was at. And so the Technivorm pot is on there, and it's definitely not for everybody, but we think it makes a good cup of coffee.
I mean, it does make a good cup of
because
coffee.
it maintains
The question
temperature.
is whether it's worth it.
Yeah, just whether it's worth it. So yeah,
Yeah.
we can definitely consider that idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
just
it's
need to get
well,
into
like
filming.
I know hearing JG talk about like how it was a little bit daunting trying to figure out what all he needed and all that, right? And I get it. It's my sister-in-law went through this around Christmas trying to figure it out. As I was making these lists, I was going through it trying to figure out like what the best options were, knowing what we know and everything. And so yeah, I think that's a great call. Like Katie said, I did write something up about just coffee in general and the process and equipment and things like that on the website, just called Coffee 101. But videos are a little bit more digestible, so that's a good call.
Yeah, Doug H popped in. His ears must have been burning hearing Friday at Fred's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just boxed up Fred's K-Cups, Doug, so they'll go out with that Green River Rye probably on Monday.
Yeah. But yeah, Sugar Kitty is right. It's all the equipment that you get is different. So it'll just be different, right? So for example, we made some AeroPress today, and that's anywhere from 11 to 15 grams per 200 grams of water, which it's weird to weigh water, I know, but if you ever get really nerdy, watch James Hoffman. He's a genius. And so yeah, that's the ratio there. And then that how much coffee you use depends on what roast you have and what the grind is. And so that's for AeroPress, right? And then it's different for a drip maker, and then different for espresso, and different for pour over, and all these things.
And AeroPress is a really interesting way to go about doing kind of like French press mixed with pour over, because you let it steep just like you would in a French press, and then you plunge it just like in a French press, but it creates a puff like an espresso. It's just an interesting kind of relatively inexpensive way if you're trying to dabble in it.
Yeah. I mean, the cheapest way by far, I would say, is to get the best coffee, at least, is pour over.
Yeah. Oh, cheers, Independent Joe.
Yeah, cheers, Joe.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. You can spend $6 on a little pour over cup. Pick up a kettle from a thrift store or something. Boil your water, turn it off, let it sit for 15-20 seconds or so to come down a little bit, and then pour over, and like that's your coffee, right? It costs you $6 plus filter. So yeah, there's again, you can spend $1,200 on an espresso machine if you want. Hell, you can spend $3,000 on an espresso machine if you want, or you can get really good coffee for $6.
You want to drop that link and
yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
go through.
Yep.
Keep going through. Yeah, I still think I know what D is.
All right, so there's a link if anybody wants to hop on.
Yeah, I hear you, Brian. They're suggestions.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of it too is just personal, right? So, Brian, being a former cop, I assume you're used to drinking really, really strong coffee, and so I got used to that in the military, right? Whenever I was in, we were doing I was doing mid classes for a while, and from 4 p.m. to midnight, we were stuck in a classroom, right? And so we were but on the weekends we were on normal schedule, so our bodies never really adjusted. So the 9 o'clock to midnight, we were always falling asleep, and we were getting a lot of crap from the instructors. So I started making coffee for us, and I was making it strong. We started calling it Huajo, and one of the guys had to stop drinking it because he couldn't sleep for like days. But I got used to it, and it's man so good. Um,
Hey, cheers, Stacy.
yeah, cheers, Stacy. But
Glad
yeah,
you're
so
enjoying the coffee too.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's what you're used to, right? Some people like weak coffee, right? That's just their thing. Some people don't. That's why half calf is a thing, right? So there's all the different things, and so you got decaf and decaf and fully calf, and I know a lot of people who blend them and do different things with it,
Yep.
and um, so yeah, I mean, there's something for everybody. That's one of the cool things about it. It's kind of like whiskey, right? You can do whatever fits you. It might take you a little bit of experimentation, but once you find that bottle, quote unquote, that works for you, then there you go. You've got it
Yeah.
dialed in.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, there, told you. And he'll sleep all night like that. Yeah, as that opened up, that bottle E is a Starlight Honey Finished Rye.
You think so?
I think so. Yep.
So finished. I could see that.
Yep.
Have you tried D again?
I was I was yapping my gob.
Oh yeah. Adam loves Jackson.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers, Richie. Lady's next to Ethan, Adam. She has claimed her spot, and that is her spot on the chaise. So
Yep. Cheers, Gandy Road. Well, I did get that right. Oh no, wrong one. This one.
can you pin the link?
I can and now I'm doing the wrong things. 1 second. Yes, I can.
Just so it doesn't go
in
away.
YouTube.
And you don't have to keep reposting.
Assuming I can find it.
I could see E being a Starlight product.
That just screams Starlight Honey Finish to me.
Well, and if it's I see it definitely doesn't have that distinct driftless. Oh no. Hey, Tommy D, cheers. Good to see you.
How do I get to it? You had it.
What?
Okay, here we go.
I was like, I didn't do nothing.
You did do it.
I didn't. It's not me.
All right. Where is it at? Where is it at? Here it is.
Yeah, I know, Sugar Kitty.
Okay.
He just this is normal. This is Jackson.
Yep. He is a special boy.
Oh, that's a good idea, Jonathan. I mean, I guess we could. I guess we could roast individual components, and then, or people could buy coffee from different places and blend it to a
Yeah.
blend again in style.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that'd be kind of fun because people could use whatever they have, right?
Jason would definitely have to be a judge if that happens.
Yeah.
Oh man, can I tell you what I think D is?
Sure.
Buzzer Juice cigar, right?
Really?
Really? Yes. It has that tobacco note. It's one of the earlier batches.
Oh, see, I don't think so.
I think so.
I think you're crazy.
I think you're crazy.
Um,
I'm very confident in that answer.
Well, I'm very confident that you're crazy. That's wrong. That's not Beaujeu cigar rye.
I think it is.
That's more grain than tobacco.
I don't think so.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. What you doing, buddy? Hi. Don't do anything crazy. Don't want to have to yell at you on live. That's right. Thank you. I don't need loves. Thank you. No,
cheers, Major
no,
Zero. Good to
do
see
it.
you.
Cheers,
Again.
Adam. Hey. I said no.
Apparently, Ethan needs lots of loves. Cheers, Hagen Easy. Good to see you in here. Thanks.
Cheers.
I can't believe we actually have 18 people watching
Oh my
us.
gosh.
This is kind of nuts.
Man, it's just a slow Saturday for everybody.
Yeah. That's what we're going to go with.
Yeah, that's all
Man,
right.
sea smells glorious.
It does. I don't even know if I'm going to take a second sip this time around. I might just save it.
I kind of want to say C. I think C might be my favorite.
C is a special bottle. You know what we had a sample of last night that blew my mind? It was a piggyback, a Whistle Pig piggyback pick. Before You Hate Me. It was phenomenal. It was like French oak and red wine finished or something. Like, it was crazy different than normal piggyback. Normal piggyback is just pure dill for me normally.
Yeah.
But that pick was fantastic. So I've been sleeping on those picks, but if you can try the pick before you buy it, it's at least worth a try.
Yeah, I think it smelled like, did you say it smelled like French oak? It was
Mhm.
like all cake frosting, like cream
Yep.
cheese cake frosting. It is a double blind
Yep.
show. So the flight is courtesy of Paul P. He gave it to us. And so the answers are here. And so this one was called, of course, ... It's Friday. So we missed it by a day. But he put together a couple flights for us and did themes. So we just figured nobody was on, might as well do this live. We were gonna sit here and talk about it anyway, so might as well hang out with some people. Looks like Chris Jenkins popped in, so cheers, Chris.
Oh yeah, cheers, Chris. Yeah, I saw this from.
Oh, you like the summer stock, Adam? I don't know if we actually had the summer stock.
We didn't. My problem with Whistle Pig is the pricing, right? The pricing's gone through the roof. So they're try before you buy for me. And I don't get to try them because they're try before you buy for most people I know. So it's kind of a vicious loop. But again, like, I've had some awesome picks from them. I've had some awesome bottles. But even at an awesome even at what an awesome bottle, quote unquote, like, is it $130? Maybe not. Yeah. Whistle Pig's just hard for me on the price point. But when they hit, they hit.
They do. Some of the Boss Hogs have been really, really good that we've gotten to try.
Well, yeah, but at $5.50,
yeah,
they had better be outstanding for $5.50.
We saw the Boss Hog 10 today when we were at CNC. It was in the case. I don't know what the price was. I just didn't even look.
Retail's $5.50. It was probably $5.70 or so. But it's crazy.
Adam.
Yeah, it is a bunch of glasses hanging in. I'd pulled out 8, and then Katie laughed at me and was like, "Yeah, actually, get 2 more." Like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Dilly Rye is good. It's kind of a situational pour for me. I'd prefer like spearmint and minty.
See, I don't mind Dilly Rye, but I don't want to pay $130 for a dill bomb. That's my issue, right? If I get a $50 Old Scout pick and it's a dill bomb, hey, that's fine, right? it may only be a situational pour, but I still enjoy it. Buzzard's Roost, for example. Love me some Buzzard's Roost. Great stuff. Always a fan. I love what that brand is doing. As Peter, I see the Whistle Pig 10 picks. Yeah, like some of those Whistle Pig 10 picks are awesome. But again, some of them are not, right? And so it's try before you buy. Also, Dilly Dilly, Sugar Kitty, exactly. But yeah, it's a situational thing. It's some of the picks are awesome and some aren't. Like we've got some upstairs from Bourbon Pursuit from 2 or 3 years ago.
2020.
When they were still doing the 10-year picks, but that were 17 and 18-year-old barrels.
They're phenomenal.
And yeah, they're fantastic. But the 18-year Whistle Pig is $300, right? So is it $300 bottle? No. But would it be a $110 bottle? Absolutely.
Right. And some of the Whistle Pig 12 years, the old world, the ones that are finished and stuff, are very interesting. We have one that is probably by far my favorite, and it's almost gone. It's a Chablis finish, and it is fantastic. I think right up there is the birch syrup barrel one that we have too. But both of those were from a local grocery store in Baton Rouge that we picked up when we were down there visiting family. But I saw Richie, you got your coffee, so that is awesome.
Yeah.
And Shauna Marie D popped in, so
nice.
Good to
Cheers,
see you,
Shauna.
Shauna. And same with Smoking Firewater. We got some coffee to get out to Shauna this week.
Yep.
So,
yeah, we've got a few orders we have to fulfill this week.
yeah, I'll probably start roasting tomorrow again.
Yeah. And then we'll get to we'll be doing a pick on Saturday at NBC.
Thursday.
Or Thursday.
Friday.
The pick's on Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
A pick on Friday at NBC with Dusty Dan and crew. So that'll be fun. And our plan is to bring coffee for the weekend basically. And so we'll be the official coffee provider of Dusty Dan's channel. TM. Not a fan of Chablis, Sugar Kitty.
Fair enough. Yeah, Chablis is not for everyone, and like we had no clue what to expect going into this. Somebody told us we had to get it, had to have it, and we were like, "All right, I guess we'll take a chance." It was $120, and I mean, the back of the label was like "Heaven Sent" was the name of the sticker, and definitely was that. So.
Yeah, it was a super light finish, but it just added a huge layer of flavor. It was good. I do agree, Hanging AZ and Peter White. I get more dill off of MGP Rise, but the piggybacks, for some reason, the way they blend that piggyback to me, it just hits me in the face with dill. Something about it, and again, some of the picks are awesome, but that main blend, it is so dilly. So dilly. It's dilly. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Good thing we're not monetized, right?
Why?
No, I'm just picking.
Yeah, I'm not going to change any of my answers at this point.
Do you have an order?
C. What? Okay, here come the pups.
Sorry. Right. Hopefully they'll be quiet. They thought they heard something. So, yeah, C was my first. A was my second. B was my third. E was my fourth. D was my fifth.
One more time.
So C, A, B, E, B.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think E was my third.
Redemption Rise, Silly Bill. I don't know if we've actually had any.
I mean, it's MGP Rye.
Yeah. Fair.
The saving grace of MGP Rye, though, is after about 8 years, it loses a lot of that dill typically, and it gets a lot better. It's a wine name for oak rap. It's a nothing blend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the first time we'd ever seen it, Sugar Kitty. Still haven't tried an actual bottle of Chablis,
Yeah.
but for some reason, the way this was finished was awesome.
Oh, look who it is.
Cheers, Adam.
Cheers.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing
Doing
good.
good, man.
Hopefully this hasn't been super boring.
No, I enjoyed listening. I didn't actually watch. I was doing the dishes.
Sweet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it more figured out.
Ethan's taking his time.
I am.
Yeah, super stoked for the NBC pick.
Oh,
on
it's going to be
Thursday.
amazing.
It's gonna be
Legendary.
awesome. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to go over sometime midday, maybe earlier in the morning. Leave here after like rush hour, Nashville rush hour, and then figure
that-
out what everybody's doing.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got to take the dogs to the vet Thursday, but after that
Okay.
I'm free.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be in touch about when you're getting there. I don't think we can check in to the
Till
Airbnb
4.
till 4, so just be hanging
Cool.
around until then. But I mean, Southern Collective is there, so I'm
It's
wondering
true.
I'm wondering if it's worth a call to. But we probably can just show up on the weekday.
Oh, we could.
What
There's
are
not
you
gonna be a
guys
huge
thinking
group of
about
us.
doing for dinner that night?
No plans.
Hmm.
What you thinking?
Well, there's a couple spots that we might be able to get into. I don't know
Awesome.
if you wanted to do something fancy or something just local good.
Probably local good, because I don't know what time Keith gets in, but I think it's later.
Okay. Could also just get pizza, take it to the Airbnb.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. And then we do something. We do need mods, Richie. We this is the first live on the channel, so we have not set up mods. I think
Yeah.
Ethan's gonna try to.
I can do that now.
You are top of the list for mods, so. But yeah, we could do pizza and then just kind of hang out. I think Travis is gonna come meet us one night. Whatever night works best.
Holy shit.
What are you drinking?
Something good.
I
Huh?
don't know.
You poured something or had
No,
something
Cat
poured for you?
poured a blind. And the
Ooh,
first one.
It's hard?
Yeah, I know what that is.
did she hit the Canadian
Oh my god. Yeah.
obtainium?
Uh-huh.
Hey, cheers, Mark.
I knew by that face.
I have tears. Holy shit.
It was the tears of sorrow that came.
I can't even see to write.
Yeah, that's crazy, Peter. That the Whistle Pig piggyback is Alberta Premium. Maybe I need to try piggyback again because it's been a couple of years since I've had it.
Yeah,
But
it was just okay.
apologies for the pups.
They're deciding to play tug of war. Stop.
And check out the healthy pour here.
Oh,
Nice.
geez. Look, Joe's on.
That's
Ounce and a half. What now?
the
Joe
obtainium.
Oh, nice. Cheers, Joe.
Cheers. man.
Cheers.
Hey,
Oh,
cheers,
man.
buddy.
Cheers, y'all.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Yeah, living the dream, man.
Living the dream. That's all you can
Yeah,
do, man.
animals
Just
in
live
life.
the dream. Just hope
Yep.
it's not a nightmare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, a nightmare's still a dream.
That's
a
what I
broad
said.
category.
Hopefully it's not a nightmare, even though it's a dream as well.
I mean, we all have nightmares sometimes. It's fine. It's fine.
Luckily, I've
Just
only
keep
had
swimming.
one, and I survived it. I was so glad I survived it. It was so cool.
Roller
Okay.
The
coaster.
best is when you're falling and you wake up right before you hit the floor.
Yeah,
I have those a lot. It bounces
that's
me
happened.
in the bed. Holy shit.
I know we need to make some mods. We will definitely do that
Yep.
over the
yep,
next
I
couple times. We'll see. What you sipping on, Joe?
Well, I heard you guys talking about Whistle Pig, so I Grabbed a little whistle pig to
Oh yeah,
taste them.
just a little one.
Yeah.
Which number is that one?
This is the scientist, the mad scientist, the samurai scientist, something like that. Yep.
Is
That
that
topper's really
4?
cool.
The what?
Is that number 4?
4 or 5.
Yeah.
I have
I
10.
always confuse it with the
I think it is 5. I think it's 5 because then I got 10, and it was like every 5 years I said I might buy one of these because I said I would never buy one after this one, but I wanted to try the 10 too, and I wish
5
I
years
wouldn't have bought
passed.
it. It's all right. It's just very, very. It's way too sweet. Like
What is it finished in?
Mead casks, which it has
Okay.
that mead flavor to it.
Okay, yeah.
You like mead, and it just says aromatic resin casks. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah.
that one is
sure.
new to me.
Yeah, aromatic resin. Huh, I don't know.
Looks like Darrell popped in.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, cheers, Darrell. But I do have an order now.
Okay.
So I am from best to worst. CAEBD.
Okay. So the only ones we swapped are 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm sure I'm going to be wrong on most things, but I bet I'm right on E.
I bet I'm right on D. Oh gosh.
That's a lot of words.
It is. So we were awfully wrong on a few of them. So you want 5th place first, which was D, right?
D, yeah.
So D. Taconic Founders Straight Rye. Mash and Journey pick. 122 proof, non-age stated.
Really? So, I mean, I got points on proof. I was within 5 on proof.
I was not.
I was good on finish.
Oh, no,
I
I
got
was
the
looking
type
too.
wrong. Not age stated, so I didn't give you points there. But I bet 6 is about right.
All right. So then, what was next?
Either B or E.
So E. Oh, that's interesting. Dad's Hat. Pennsylvania Straight Rye. Prime Barrel. 129 proof.
For E,
For E.
I still got points. I said 120, so I was within 10. Boom.
Boom. Then C.
Hope Jeff's
No,
still in here to
then,
see this.
Then B. Barrel Craft Spirits Rye Batch 4. 5 year, 6 month. 117 proof. Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, Canadian, which I said it was Canadian.
Okay, you did.
And it is, what is it? Indiana Rye is 5, 6, and 10 year. Tennessee Rye is 5 year. Kentucky Rye is 6 year. And Canadian Rye is 14 year. And it's 115 proof. And so I got points for that one.
Okay. I got points on proof.
Yeah.
I got points on, so the A, it's technically non-age stated.
Interesting.
So,
Okay. So then A. Sagamore Spirits, 3 Sagamigos, 7 year,
okay.
Wow.
110 proof, and I said 108.
I said 105.
And I said it was a 9 year, and it was
Yep.
a 7. And I said it was finished.
I went back and said I changed it to finished.
So let's see.
Let's see what C is, because that's the one that was the overwhelming winner.
Proof and Wood, the Senator Barrel Proof Rye Pick.
Okay.
Prime Barrel. It's a 6 year, 118 proof, 95.5. We're bad.
Well, I knew that. What was the age on it?
6.
6?
6. Half of what you said.
Wow. Paul, you need to buy another one of those. Wow.
Yeah. The Sagamigos and the Senator, those were phenomenal. None were bad.
No, none were bad. The Deconic definitely had a crafty note to it.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty. I'm not surprised there.
It smelled like the Buzzard's Roost.
No, it did
Yeah,
not.
man.
She's crazy. It did not smell like the Buzzard's Roost. Wow. Yeah, that was fun though. That was fun. I am blown away by that Senator bottle. That is fantastic, and that's a single barrel too.
Which one?
The Senator.
Yeah.
Wow.
From Prime Barrel.
That is a hitter of a barrel. That drinks like a 12-year-old rye.
Absolutely does. It is dark. Damn. So,
God. So let that be a lesson to people. If you're sleeping on those Senator bottles, you might want to give them a second glance. Because I know I've been sleeping on them, but I won't be after this.
yeah. So did your proof get better, Adam?
Yeah, but now my palate's trash.
Well, no change there.
So it didn't hurt. I don't know. I'm stuck on glass B. At first, it was tasting very malty,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but now I think it might be a rye.
Okay.
And I can't.
You all
tell
have the
if it's-
same blind going?
No, mine's
No.
totally different.
No.
Oh, gotcha.
So what are you drinking, Joe?
Yeah. What's a pig?
Still a whistle pig.
Yeah, no, yeah, I haven't changed yet.
Gotcha.
If you want me to change, I will.
Drink what you want, man.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's just doing a flight like this. I'm so many things.
Yeah.
I'm not used to running a blind. Running a live or a blind. So
And you're doing both at the same time? What are you
I
doing?
know, right?
I know. Glutton for punishment.
Yep. Man, this is fantastic. Like I am blown
The
away by
Senator.
this.
Yeah. We've passed on a number of them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. This particular pick, Sugar Kitty, is again, it's worth 100, 120. Like this drinks like a 12-year-old rye. And I mean 12, thanks, Jackson. 12-year ryes from NBC, you're Jesus. What, $150, $180, something like that? Man.
yeah. Oh, Cheech dropped in.
Cheers, Cheech.
That 11-year rye from NBC was 200.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. This drinks, wow. Just wow.
Did you see the 19-year Canadian finished in
We-
4 roses?
Yeah,
I
I
did.
did. It was
I'm-
It's a low
tempting.
I'm
price.
hoping it's not
Considering-
bad.
Cheers, Lou.
Maybe they'll have it there to try.
I'm hoping.
Yeah,
hoping
that's
they
what we're
have it
hoping to.
I'm like wondering if we should go there on Thursday at some point. Just to do,
Checking
just to
in.
do flights.
Some of us have to work, Katie.
No.
What a jabroni.
Yeah, exactly.
Only suckers work.
Yeah, apparently. I didn't take Thursday off.
Oh,
I have, but my
You
boss
should.
doesn't know it yet.
you should. You haven't taken that much time.
I haven't even technically taken Friday off yet, but I'm going to.
You should take Thursday and Friday.
All right.
What
I'm
the
going
hell
Red
do
X on this.
Red X. Ooh, that's bad.
ASW.
Yeah.
So what stuff do you have coming up on your channel, Joe? What's in store for this week for us?
I got a few bottles that came in, so I got to do a few reviews. Just a couple. I got the Holiday Toast from this year, barrel 28, 119. I think this is a Sealbacks pick.
Oh, nice.
And then I got a E.H. Taylor single barrel pit that I just picked up.
Nice.
Nice.
New riff. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's got a tater sticker. It's my first one that has a tater.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
one second.
cool.
Oh,
Happy.
of
That's
course.
awesome.
I love it.
Dang, man. That's awesome.
I've never
Gotta
seen
do
a Taylor single barrel with a tater sticker.
Oh,
Yes.
an exceptional
Got to do a
series.
review on this guy
Yeah.
too. So It's another
Those
pick
bottles,
that I got
man.
from my guy over here at El
Oh my
Cerrito.
gosh.
So. And a
How-
few other things. Fancy sent me this bottle out of the blue. I think it was for Valentine's Day, which is pretty cool.
Oh wow.
I've actually never had a Starlight, like owned a Starlight bottle. I've had Starlight, but I've never owned a Starlight bottle.
Oh nice.
So that would be pretty cool to do.
Yeah.
I love those exceptional malts.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It is a
Haven't
shame the
tried it.
price has gone up again.
Incredible. Yeah, the price has gone up, but I think it's punching in its class.
No, they're still worth it. It's just a
Yeah.
shame.
Yeah, I agree.
Whenever we found those for 110 last year, I was just blown away.
Glass C is the best one so far, just off the
So
nose.
are you doing a live this week, Joe? Anybody on? No, you
I'm
haven't
not
done
sure if you
live
guys
yet,
can
right?
hear the because there's a dryer going. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
Mm-mm,
Oh, you can. Oh,
You're
you
good.
can. Because I keep muting myself because I don't want
not at
to.
all.
No, you're
I don't want
good.
to
No, you're
interrupt
good,
the
man.
flow of your show. But as
No,
far
you're
as I was thinking of going Wednesday and doing something I normally go, just only on special occasions. Like I did a battle with Ben last week, or this past week, and then
Right.
my next battle is with David from the whiskeychannel.com.
Oh,
So,
nice.
but that won't be till the first week of March. So that should be fun. But in between then, I'm going to try to do some reviews since I haven't been really doing any reviews. Just and then just hangouts, I guess, on Wednesdays for a little bit.
Yeah, that'll
Nothing
be
too
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Cool, man.
it's always a good time.
Yep.
Sweet boy.
Yeah, the Taconic is not bad, but it's
crafty.
crafty.
Yeah. Yeah. The dad's hat for me is miles above it.
Yeah.
And again, that proof and wood. Wow. What was he again?
That's the dad's hat, I think.
That is the dad's hat? Okay. That has just like a funkiness that I get from off those Starlight Honey Finish barrels.
Dad's hat.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a person who likes chocolate in their whiskey, then you need to try some Dad's Hat because this is
It's a dessert pour.
it is, man. Semi-sweet chocolate.
And Sean's going on, I think, in 12 minutes or so.
Mhm. Yep. Sean will be on shortly, so we'll hand off the torch. It'll be we'll be happy to help be as warm up, and everybody can go over there and continue. I'm sure we'll grab some food, and then we'll see everybody else after that. This was a fun flight.
It was.
I mean, I'm bad at this, but we all knew that, so it's all good. Oh man. I'm going to empty a glass though because this is what I really want to drink.
Mm.
This is batch 122, but the reason I want to drink it is because our store just happened to have 3 cases of Magnus on the shelf today, batch 248.
That's awesome. I didn't know Magnus came in 375s.
I see what you did there. Just because my paws are bigger than yours doesn't mean you can make fun of me. This is a regular size bottle and a regular size hand. And any insinuations otherwise is offensive.
Oh, I apologize. I'm
So
canceled.
do you have the your flight order and all that you said?
Do what?
Do you have your flight narrowed down to like what
Oh
you
no,
like?
I'm still on Glass C. Because I'm thoroughly confused and these are all my bottles. So, I suck at this.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, look, I'm the president of that club, so don't take it wrong.
C is definitely
He's
a
not
finish
only a
round.
member.
Exactly. Oh, you're back to your back, huh, buddy?
What
I
a
swear
hoe.
he should have a calendar. Man, that's
Didn't pull any up.
you didn't ask. Would you like some?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know. Oh man, yeah, this was fun. I'm glad we hopped on, get everybody a little bit of a warm up before Saturday night. I mean, it's still afternoon for you, Joe, but for the rest of us, it's Saturday night.
Oh no! Right after this, I'm going to bed.
As long as you sleep on your back with one leg in the air like Jackson.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's funny. Is he sleeping?
Oh yeah. His eyes are open right now. But
Right now he's not,
he
but
normally sleeps like this, though.
yep,
Oh, that's cool.
He's a ham.
he is a ham, and it's really funny until the paw comes down in the middle of the night right in your face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then it's not so funny.
Or if you don't latch the door in the middle of the night and you get woken up.
Look, we all do
If you
things.
weren't
to our drum.
already awake, wink, wink.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Just wipe it on his face. He needs to wear his shame.
He goes 0 to 100, so
Yep. He is ready to go first thing in the morning.
God, isn't he? He's ready to go all the time. Oh man, this freaking
cheers, Eric.
nice.
I think
Cheers,
this is
Eric.
the Las Notas.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So Joe, that looks familiar. Yeah.
Which batch is that
Yeah.
one?
Which one?
200. Nice.
200.
200.
Okay.
This is the bicentennial. I was joking with Nancy when we did our thing. I was like, "You can name this the Independent if you want." She goes, "Oh, it's already named the Bicentennial," and I'm like, "Ah."
Darn it.
Nice.
So
But,
do
hey,
you
it's
know?
good. 200,
Do you know what
232.
batch 248 is?
What?
Do you know what batch 248 is? We couldn't find any. I know, like,
No.
Hello Again Whiskey Friends are supposed to have some, like, Whiskey Riffs Lounge, but I haven't seen anything on them.
No, I think they were like in the 190s up to 200 and something, but I don't think she named any of the later batches.
None of the
Like,
later ones.
For
Okay.
for channels, anyways, for channels.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just dropped notes the other day on the 201 to 206. So I'm interested to see what she has on notes for it, but we'll probably crack it later tonight to determine whether or not we need to start ringing people's phones or not.
If you're gonna start what?
Ringing people's phones about them needing bottles from this batch.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's for so long, and hopefully it becomes easier to find, right? I know she's obviously able to get some better stock now. I think I was reading on some of the 200, 201, the early 200, I suppose, and it was a mixture of 9, 13, and 17-year bourbons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
She
like,
says she'll
all right.
never put anything under 9 years old in there.
Yeah, it's just, man, that's so great. So many people are doing less and charging more.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
I think like was it Rare Character or one of those did a Amberana and they called it a cigar blend or batch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just that wasn't my jam at all. No.
Yeah, so Starlight, they call their Amberana finish their cigar blend. Yeah, I think Rare Character, they had some that they called their cigar blend too. Yeah, cigar blend is just it's kind of a shame because you can't take it at its word anymore. You've got to really get nerdy about it to figure out how that specific brand is like what they're doing, right?
Cheers, Eric. Fifth quarter
Oh.
tailgate. I thought you had batch 86. I remember you said. I forgot what you said about it, but I thought you had batch 86 fifth quarter. Scott. Yeah, I did a blind with cigar batch, Starlight, cigar blend, and then the new riff or rare character cigar, and there's no comparison between the,
There's not. They're so totally different, right?
yeah, way different.
I think the one that surprised us this year is the Rye 3 cigar blend.
It's good.
It's
really
really good. Madeira, rum, and Vino de Naraha.
Yeah.
But a rye.
Yeah, the only one that gives Magnus Cigar Blend a run for its money to me is not Rare Character. It's Buzzard's Roost. But it's very different, right? So they take those barrels and they actually put smoldering tobacco in the barrels and cap it and let the tobacco just smolder and kind of infuse the barrel with tobacco smoke before they finish it. So totally different way of making a cigar blend, but it's a super unique flavor and it actually holds up well to a cigar.
Yeah,
That's one of the few that can actually keep up with this on terms of an actual cigar blend for me.
now when
Yeah,
you
a
say
lot of
hold up,
those. Go ahead.
when you say hold up against a cigar, is it just because it's just that strong of a flavor, or is it just because it still has a unique, nice, sweet, maybe crazy good flavor?
Yeah,
I mean,
so sorry.
or does
it's
it
'cause
just
it's
you
both.
can tell the difference between when you're puffing and having that pour?
So actually, I mean, it holds up to a cigar like this does,
Okay,
right?
okay, gotcha.
So, like for me, I can still pull flavors out of this bottle and the cigar. Like they pair so well. And for me, the I keep wanting to say Rare Character now. The Buzzard's Roost cigar rye is very similar, right? I can keep getting those tobacco flavors and the rye flavors, and then also the cigar flavors at the same time, and they pair so super well.
Oh, gotcha.
Rose of the Leaf is really good in that regard too. They don't call their bottle cigar blend though.
Correct.
But yeah, it's a term
Looks
that
deep
is
in thought. Right,
Go ahead, Joe.
no, he was trying to figure something out. I was trying to. Adam, I think
What's up?
Gotcha.
you're deep in thought. Yeah, I was like, you're staring at your
Oh,
bot.
I
Your
just got the
lens
results
there.
and I suck.
You got it way wrong.
I got the first one right.
Nice.
And then, yep. Just tasting the smell of burnt toast for the rest of them.
That's exciting.
Yep. So, yeah, the first one was Obtainium, hazmat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
The second one was the Old Scout Port.
Ooh.
That's a good bottle.
Yeah, it is. And I enjoy that usually.
But I can see why you wouldn't this time around.
Class 3 was the Sagamore Cognac.
Oh, man,
And then
that's a heavy.
the last one was the Blue Note Crossroads.
Oh.
Okay.
Was that the one you said was Lost Notice?
No, that's the one I said was Starlight's Rockstar.
Okay.
The Lost Notice was the Cognac.
Okay. So I mean, cognac red wine. That's
Yeah.
not crazy far off.
Yeah, but it's not right.
Well, I mean, that's why you have Brian. We all know he's the brains
Hey.
behind
Full disclosure, Brian's wife carried us last time.
it.
Oh yeah, Mandy did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Hopefully she's there for the next one on March 11th.
All right, y'all. So it's 7:30 now. Can somebody drop Sean's Mash and Metal link in here? I don't want to step on anybody with our little pop up.
No.
We'll probably stay on for about 10 more minutes or so, but y'all feel free to head on over to Sean whenever y'all are ready. Enjoy some metal and some bourbon or
Well, it's
some
country
rye.
music tonight.
Oh, is it country tonight? Wow, that's shocking. Yeah, you're right. Somebody said that earlier.
Is he drinking the Traveler
believe
tonight?
it. Yeah.
I mean, that would be the obvious choice.
Yeah.
God.
That finally hit my area.
Did
Oh
it?
yeah.
And the big stores were only charging 40 for it, so I was surprised.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
everybody's
that's not
got
bad.
cases of it.
Yeah.
Bill's has cases of it.
Well, like my issue is, does it beat Buffalo Trace?
Doubt
Like
it.
just regular Trace?
No.
I would assume it doesn't, and so it's like, okay, well, how does it justify the extra $10?
Right.
Other
Ryan, I'm
than
trying. I'm practicing.
Cheers, Jonathan.
Cheers.
Cheers, all.
This is the dad's hat. I'm still getting the funkiness and with Starlight Rise or Honey Finish, they have like a very herbal from the honey, a very herbal note, and I keep getting that on this dad's hat.
I've never
It
had a
must be
cast
the-
strength dad's hat.
I hadn't either until just now.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm a fan.
That's Senator though.
It's funky. Yeah. That Senator it wasn't fair.
I don't think I've had the senator. I've had the representative. That was pretty good.
I think we've had a Senator sample before,
Yeah.
but it wasn't this good.
No.
This is just wow.
Lady.
Yeah, she's making her appearance now.
Well, and you said her name, and she was like, "Huh?
Me?
Me? Are you talking about me?" Was Adam talking to you?
Lady.
You can say.
Lady.
You hear Adam.
There's
He's
nobody
not
there.
even here to pet me.
Now there's the line.
So Major Zero, yeah, $10 goes to Stapleton exactly. And I mean, honestly, as far as celebrity bottles go, $10 is really not that bad, all things considered. I guess it could be worse. There's a lot of them that are lower quality than that, so whatever. They're just way too late. They should have been there a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Things have plateaued and they're too late.
What was that one that the guy drove around in a trailer while he was on his tour?
That was Highway, right?
Eric Church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Highway.
American Highway.
American Highway.
Yeah, he did 2 batches of that one.
And was that Bardstown?
I think it was.
I heard that
And-
one was good, but the price sucked.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think we tried it at Pours in the Park.
What was it?
American Highway, the Eric Church one that rode around on the back of the 18-wheeler across. Right? Is that? Do you know if that one is Bardstown?
I don't. I didn't even know about that one. I know Eric Church was involved. He has something with Jack Daniels,
Yeah.
and also he has
Yeah.
his own brand. That one, Gypsy. That's his brand now.
I
Okay.
didn't know that.
Gypsy
All right.
bottle.
I
Yeah.
like Eric Church.
I did too. I mean, I'm a country music fan, so but I like Eric Church too. I
That's right,
know
John.
that American Highway is affiliated with Bardstown though, because it's for sale at Bardstown.
Right.
Whiskey Nose says the one that traveled around was Brad Paisley.
Brad
That's
Paisley.
what it was.
That's what it is. Okay.
Not a big fan of his.
Thank you for correcting
see,
us,
yeah,
Marty.
thank you.
Because
I like Paisley too. I've seen him a couple of times, and he's good.
Silently judging you, Ethan.
That's okay. I'm fine with that.
As long
At
as it's
least now you have
silent.
a reason for it.
Silently as you take a whiff of the hazmat Canadian.
Oh hell no. No, this is the Blue Note Crossroads. I really like this. I'd forgotten how good this was. I only drink this in the winter.
Marty.
Yeah. Yeah, the Crossroads is a good bottle, right?
Yeah.
I don't dislike it, and especially when it was. I think it's gone up a little bit, but at $40, 100
Yeah, it was
proof,
40.
French oak finished, it's
Mhm.
good. But sorry for the pups if y'all are hearing it. But
They're
the
perfect.
Lost Notice finishes, like it couldn't keep up with the Lost Notice.
No, that's true.
I don't know if you saw any of those, Joe. I know they were picks, but it was Blue Note that was finished in Argentinian French oak red wine barrels.
Oh,
And
wow.
you got the red wine finish and the French oak finish all in the same. It ended up just being this awesome whiskey.
Man, that sounds awesome.
Beautiful bottle too. It's got like this parchment sticker, and it won't pick up on here, but
Oh, wow.
it's textured and everything. It's just such a good bottle.
Yeah, it was. You want to show
Was
it again?
was that a distillery only bottle?
No, they did pics of it.
Pics of it in Tennessee. I don't know if any got out of the state of Tennessee.
Los Notas.
Los Notas.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
was the corpse one?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Lost Notice is the it's the winery.
Yeah. And it's an expensive Argentinian
Yeah.
red wine. It's like 100
a bottle or so, yeah.
$150 a bottle.
You want to add that to the list, to Joe's list? We can.
Yeah.
The next time we send you samples, Joe, we can include them. We've got a couple of them.
It's worth trying.
There's
for
some
sure.
variation, and it's good stuff. But yeah, as far as I know, I haven't seen it outside of Tennessee. But yeah, it's the culmination of French oak and red wine finish is just really nice.
Oh, wow.
But I'm a red wine fiend, so
Well, and you love
and
French
a
oak.
French oak fiend for that matter.
So. Oh yeah, the Blue Note
Beautiful.
uncut, unfiltered is pretty good too. Like some of the
Mhm.
picks, we got
Oh,
to
yeah.
do one with Jeff. Well, Kelsey did it for Hello Again Whiskey
Mhm.
Friends last year, and it's really good.
I haven't
Yeah.
opened that one yet. That's gonna be a special occasion.
Oh man, it's good.
I know.
Yeah, those picks are great value bottles, and that pick in particular was a very short barrel. It was like 30 something bottles, so it was super concentrated. It was fantastic. Like we walked into Blue Note thinking, all right, we're all three going to be okay with walking away, no questions asked. Like if there's not a barrel worth picking, there's not a barrel worth picking. And the first two, it was like, I don't think so. Like they're good, but they're not worth it. And then we smelled the third one, and it was like, all right, this one, like you can load it in the truck now. We'll take it.
The stuff and whiskey pick was really good. I wish I'd gotten one.
Well, and it was funny. So that day, you could see what they had, and well, they could see what they had. And so I found the barrel number on that, and I was like, if you have one, because they can't sell it if it's not a full case, so they hold them back. So they had like orphans for sale. And I was like, here's the barrel number. It was released maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. He went in the back. He found the case where it had written on it, and it was like 5 in one, 5 of theirs and like 1 of another, and came out and the 5 were gone. It was like,
Damn.
because they were trying to close them out, so they were like $38 a bottle or something like that. I mean, it was crazy cheap.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, Blue Note has really good stuff. Green River stuff.
Yeah.
Well, if we go to Southern Collective, I mean, they still have those OZ Tyler barrels. I'm
I think
down
we
to
should
just
definitely do Southern Collective.
let's just do a thieving tour because
Yeah.
super
Yep.
cheap. You're getting pours right out of the barrel. And our last experiment there, I mean, it was as many as we wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just for clarification for anybody else who's not familiar, Southern Collective is in Nashville. I'm going to say downtown Nashville.
Mhm.
And they're doing similar to what's the place in Kentucky?
Mattingly.
Yeah, they're doing similar to what Jay Mattingly is doing in Kentucky. So they have some barrels, they're doing some blending, but they also do a bunch of single barrels. And so they do a tour that's just a single barrel thieving tour. And you're walking through the back and they're talking about what they have. And it's not a real big place, but you just they grab the thief and they pour into your glass and you get to drink some whiskey. And then if one strikes you that you want it, well, then hey, so be it, right?
You can fill a half
Yeah,
bottle, a whole bottle, whatever
Exactly.
you want.
Yeah.
That's
The bottle prices aren't cheap, but the tour is like $25 or something like that.
But they'll knock it
Yep.
off if you buy a
And
bottle.
For at least 4
that's the
pours.
beauty of it. Even if you just go and have some pours, it's like $25. So
And they've
Pretty
got
sure
some
last
wild stuff back there that you're not going
They
to find
do.
anywhere
Yep.
else. They've
that
got that
maple finish
unnamed.
white whiskey.
yeah,
Oh yeah, and then they've got stuff from North Carolina that's they got an NDA with.
Yeah.
yep.
Was it North Carolina?
And then they also had stuff out of Missouri
Missouri as well.
that
Right.
was age stated at like 7 years, but it was really like 14 years
Right, because they had only
because
been
the
a
guy had been
distillery.
running illicit still. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's
Yeah, they're cool.
they have some really fun stuff there.
I wish
great
they had
place.
more. I understand why they can't, but I wish they had more transparency. But
Mhm.
that's my biggest complaint with NBC too.
Right.
Who?
Well, and both places they're transparent in some stuff, right?
Yep.
But certain things, like with the North Carolina, they can't, right? NDA is NDA. It was cool about the Missouri because I forget what it was now, but we were actually able to go and do some sleuthing and find the name of that distillery
Nice.
because they mentioned the town, and it's like,
Oh.
okay, well, once you know the town, Missouri's not that big of a place, you know.
Right.
And so we were able to find it. It was like Whitman's or something like that. It was yeah, if I can find it again, I'll let you know. Katie's got a much better memory than I do, but it was good stuff. And yeah, it's just a very chill place. So a couple of the people who work at Southern Collective used to work at Mattingly. So if you've ever done a tour at Mattingly, basically the same thing. It's just a really cool place. A lot of fun.
Yep. And it's pretty close to some good food too, and good coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what was that place? The something goat?
Yeah. Thirsty Goat.
Maybe. Yes. It was like a pub style, so
Yep.
that would sound right.
It was a really good burger, and the coffee
And
was
then
good too.
right down the street was that cigar lounge,
Right. Oh, that was
which
a lot
was
of fun.
yeah,
For Jake.
yeah, really cool cigar lounge. And Jacob's awesome. The pour prices really weren't bad. For 2-ounce pours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool place.
Yeah, I got
Nashville's a cool
17
city.
days.
It's expensive, but it's a cool city.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah, same.
Good to visit.
Right. Well, it's hilarious because you live in a suburb of Nashville.
Easy there. Oldest city in Tennessee. Okay. So we existed before Davidson County and all that.
So you're saying to the oldest suburb of Nashville?
I'm just saying my people have been here a long time,
Gotcha. All right.
but we've been poor. So carrying on my family's namesake of
I
being
mean-
poor and alcoholic.
Well, that's how agriculture works.
That's right.
Cheers to farmers.
Mm. Definitely heroes in my book.
Mark says place near here called Gabby Goat. It's a decent tavern.
Hmm.
That's one thing. So I visited Europe a couple of times now. I can't recommend it enough to people. Go have a good time. Don't worry about it. It's like any concerns you have are overblown, right? Like it costs a little bit to get there, sure, but there are ways. So like Icelandair, you can get there for cheaper. Don't worry about the culture or anything. Like it's so much fun. Pub culture is something that America needs.
Hmm.
Like we need it. And so when I hear about Mark talking about like a good pub in town, it's like that's what we need.
I think it would be better if our cities were designed to be like walkable and stuff. But the way we do it in America, it's got to be big. It's got to be spread out. So we can't really have that sense of community that they have over there.
Well, we can. It's just
We
harder.
can. It's just harder.
Yeah, you got to try a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Oh, well, all right, y'all. I think that yep, Sean should definitely have started by now. Why don't y'all head over there? What we'll do is we'll go ahead and call it for now. And then I'm sure we'll see y'all in a little bit over at Sean's or
I think Big League might go.
I
too.
forget. Oh yeah, Big
Oh,
League.
yeah, it's
He's
his birthday.
turning 50.
No.
Whoa.
No.
So yeah, Big League's doing a birthday thing too. So I'm sure we'll see y'all at Sean or at Big League or whoever. Or I'm sure Vic will go live tonight.
Were you laughing at somebody turning 50?
Well, Chris is obviously not 50. I'm
Yes, because I don't think he's actually 50. I just like to tell him he is.
But
I thought Marines didn't age, Joe.
I thought so too. I want my money back.
Yeah, that's fair. I think my brother does too.
But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight and supporting this little pop up.
That's all right.
We'll take it to the back room for a little bit. But
Yep.
then
Yep.
we'll go over to Sean and Big League.
Exactly. We hope y'all had fun. We know we did. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.